Hi, I'm Ange, and today I'm going to attempt to make a cardigan out of these remnants.
If you're curious where we got the remnants for this project, check out our video, Pendleton Surf Ponchos, at Ange and Ken.
72 inches by 42.
This, once upon a time, was my favorite cardigan. It had a big hole in it, and then I decided to use it as a pattern. This is my back big piece. This is the biggest piece I need, and I'm going to make sure that I utilize this as the biggest part of my pattern. This is the front. This is the bottom we're going to use. And I think I'll utilize this piece here. This is the right side. Gonna go here. And my left hand piece. Now that my cardigan pieces are all placed, I'm gonna start pinning and cutting them out. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make this into a matching toque. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, I'm so out of pins, I'm using this ginormous needle. Maybe it might make it into a blooper, maybe it might not, because it's our world. All of this you won't hear any of me say because it'll all be fast forwarded. So in editing, it won't matter. Ow! I feel like I should smudge. I'm going to cut it out. I have a close piece right here. Okay, I'm ready to cut. Smudge my scissors. I'm ready to attempt making my first toque ever. I gotta measure my head. I'm gonna do it a little bit tighter. I'm first gonna start with using this as my banding, good side together, and I'm gonna find the piece and then I'm gonna line it up and I'm gonna sew it. Always remember to backstitch by locking in your stitch. We're going to turn it inside out. Hope that fits my head. I think it's good. Back inside out. Ouch. Fun and exciting. There you have it. Here we go. It looks pretty good. I think I'll work on my coat and then I'll come back and do the pom-pom. So I have my jacket, I have my back piece. I have pinned it right side to right side. This is my left side here. I'm going to sew it to the back here, joining these two seams, which is the front and the back. I'm going to start with good side to good side and then flip it over again. I have my left side on and now I'm doing my right side. As you can see, the bottom of my cardigan's working out. This is the back. These are the sides. Time to sew on our sleeves. This is the left sleeve. I'm just going to quickly zigzag this to prevent fraying. One I used with the band, the other one I didn't. I'm going to hand stitch this to match this one, which will also match the collar, but I'll show you all that later. Good side first. Now back inside out. My sleeve is completed. They're not baggy sleeves. They're sewn the two sides together. And then I flipped it over so the edge is hidden. I'm gonna work on my shoulders now. Same way, same method. Sewn to good side first. Always remember to backstitch. That one's done, front and back. My hidden seam all ready for my sleeve. Let me work on the other side now. So I sewed the shoulder on. This pattern has a little bit of the collar. Pop it through and sew this side. Oh wow, that looks really nice. I got a bit of a problem, but I'm gonna wait till the end to fix it. I don't really know what to do here because my two sides aren't matching up. The seam doesn't match. Ding, ding, ding! I'm back! I'm going slow as I've been having issues with this pattern as I've never done it before, and I'm feeling a little bit discouraged because I have an issue right here. Moving forward, both my left and right sleeve have been pinned good side to good side. I'm going to sew these. I like to start at the bottom where all seams meet in the armpit. Then I'm going to make my way to the shoulder. And we're off to the races. Sleeve number one done. Ta-da. So I have to start here, I think, because it's just easier. And it's at the armpit. When in doubt, stitch it out. If you don't think I made the stitch, do it again. There's so many pins. Yay! As you can see, this sleeve is done. It's all the way around. As you can see, I'm really happy with my job. Nice. Creme de la creme piece that I want to put in. The homeward stretch. 2 sleeves done. Successful. When in doubt, cut it out. Let me put my librarian glasses back on so I can see. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have this little imperfection because I sewed it a little too close to the seam. So I'm going to go over with my sewing machine. As you can see, the back is perfect. And we'll rectify that issue. Okay, so I believe it's right here. I think I'm going to be happier with that. See that? Indeed, I was happier. When in doubt, re-stitch it out. And I fixed it. Yeah, that looks really nice. See, all hidden in there. You wouldn't even know. Okay, so my sleeves are done. Time to work on my collar. I have an issue with my collar right here. They didn't quite make it. As you can see, nobody's perfect. Aww. So I'm going to take a break and I'm going to try to figure out something to do with this. In the meantime, I'm going to wear it around the house. Now I'm at the cuff situation with my sleeves. I have to try to make them match. This was the original blanket binding, and I'm going to do a box stitch here with this ball of thread. I'm going to start at my big point here. Always remember to lock the first stitch by going around twice. I made it all the way around. So on to the next. I'm going to tie off my knot and I'm going to move to the collar. So I'm just going to try to see if I can fix up my mess up. Get this guy in here. This is going to be the new collar to my neck. Let's see now what I can do. That looks perfect. There we go. Little push start. That looks perfect. That was the best. I'm going to say the best fix. Nobody will ever know. It'll be between you and me. I'm just going to stitch that up there. And it just looks like a really good collar.
One icy square.
Like a baby bird. That'll make me go faster, love. Damn you, teddy bear fabric. See that my left and my right don't really look the same. So I'm going to sew them in now. See you in a few minutes. Okay, so looks like I'm ready. I got 2 pockets cut out. I'm going to sew in all 4 corners. I'm going to try to utilize this piece right here by matching it up. I'm ready to sew my pockets on. Down, down, down. 3 stitches. Pocket number 1 completed. Cardigan pockets are done. I'm going to hand stitch this whole side. Need my glasses for this. Said your needle. Oh, wow. Must be because we're filming. I got it first shot. Nice. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start it on this side so this way the original blanket stitch matches up with my pocket stitch. My box stitch. So again, you're going to want to lock it off by going around. Start a stopwatch. Nice. I want to be a princess. Oh no. Snap. My needle. That's going to impale somebody if they walk on that bugger. Can't believe I lost it. Well, it'll be a nice day when I find that big needle somewhere. I'm coming near the end and I'm happy. So the border on my collar is done. Did you hear that? 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 3 seconds. As I want to utilize this piece for the top of my ball for my toque. This way it matches going up. I'm just going to tack it down. It's just 1 stitch. So I'm going to thread this thread through them all. Start with the inside because nobody can see the inside. I've sewn it all the way around. This is going to be the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke my finger in, kind of making sure that they all kind of meet. Don't worry, this is all in the inside. Nobody's going to see it. All in the ball. I'm going to tie the string that I had used to baste around like this, just to hold it. And I'm going to take the needle I had and I'm going to go through it a few times, securing the center of my ball. Maybe I'll go like 4 directions. My ancestors would be happy about that. It's like I'm making a little nubbin of fabric. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm going to cut this off. Ta-da! So I'm halfway through, working my way slowly over Grandma's toilet seat cover. Now that I'm at this stage here, I've used my pattern. I'm going to start pulling these together. Oh, there it is. Then I'm going to tie it off. But I think that's a pretty good size. I'm going to cut to here so I can use this to rethread the inside. Kind of shaping it with my fingers, kind of moving it to the center like a jellyfish. Something like this. I can't believe it. And I lost my needle the whole time I was sitting right there. There we go. What do you think of my ball? Giving a little hand stitch of all my defects this way. It looks like it's store-bought. This is my final product with a matching hat. I always tie it 3 times for the past, present, and then the future, so my knot will never give out. If I start swearing, Ken will just edit it out. It's a little bit tight.